Before we get stuck into the main points of today's video, I just wanted to say that I'm still in Medellin and it's still noisy. So if you hear background noise, then I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it. And as I say that, a motorbike goes past. Anyway, I digress. In this video, I want to talk to you about how you can find your purpose, or at least how you can begin to find your purpose. I'm going to explain what purpose is and also give you a little bit of a system or a methodology, you could say, on how you can find it. So you're going to want to make notes, watch this video back, and really put what I'm about to tell you into action, into practice. Because as I've said on other videos, when you know what your purpose is and when you live in alignment with your purpose, then you can live the most fulfilling life possible, and a life full of all the good stuff in life, all the joy, happiness, fulfillment, freedom, all of that good stuff. Firstly, I want to read from my laptop the definition of purpose, so you've got crystal clear clarity on what purpose is. So I'm going to grab my laptop here. What is purpose? Purpose typically refers to the reason or intention behind a particular action, decision, or existence. It represents the driving force or motivation that guides an individual's choices, goals, and behaviors. It is the sense of meaning and direction that gives significance to one's life and actions, often reflecting a deeper understanding of one's values, aspirations, and contribution to the world. In the context of personal development and coaching, discovering and aligning with one's purpose can lead to a more fulfilling and empowered life journey. So that's like more than one definition there. That's like 3 or 4. But you can begin to see from those definitions what purpose is, what it's all about, and how it can impact your life and other people's lives as well. So let me take you through a bit of a system on how you can begin to find your purpose. And you're going to want to write this down. So I want you to ask yourself the following questions and answer them one by one. The first question is, what excites you and brings you joy? What excites you and brings you joy? The second question that I want you to write down and ask yourself and answer is, what activities make you lose track of time? You know, those activities where you're doing it and it's like 5 hours have passed and you've not even realized. So what are those activities? The next question, and this is a big one, and this is a question that I often ask people on social media, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, but I also ask this in my coaching sessions as well. And the question is, if money and time weren't an option or weren't a thing, what would you do? How would you spend your time? It's kind of a paradox because I said if time wasn't a thing, but let's say this, if time and money weren't a problem, how would you spend your time? So write the answers down to that. The next one I want you to do is, and this is more of a deep one, and you can close your eyes and think about this. It's probably best if you treat this as like a closed eyes visualization. And the next one is, I want you to imagine your 80th birthday party and you've made it, you're healthy, everything's good. What do you hope people will say about you and your life's work and the impact that you've had? So you're imagining your 80th birthday. What do you hope people will say about you, your life's work, and the impact that you've had? It's a deep question, but it's a really, really powerful one to ask yourself to help you with finding your purpose. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to write this sentence out and fill it out. I am at my best when. I am at my best when. Fill that out with as much detail as possible. The next question to ask yourself and write down is, what problems do you want to help solve? And this can be like micro problems in your life or with your family, your work, or in your community, or it could be like macro problems, bigger problems within the world or in the wider community that you want to solve. So what are they? The next question to help you find your purpose is, what did you used to love doing when you were a child? often we need to reflect back to realize what we really loved and enjoyed when we were a child to help us with our purpose, because often those things get sucked out of us when we become an adult or when we're in our late teens. Those things are drained out of us through society, through parents, through work, through jobs, through all of these kind of things. The next thing that I want you to write down or think about is, what person in your life right now do you most admire, and what of their traits or their skills or their abilities or their attributes do you think could help impact your purpose and help you to find your purpose? So who do you admire, and what about them will help you to find your purpose? And here's the final part to this. I want you to do another visualization practice and close your eyes and visualize your future self, and what do you see yourself accomplishing? So whenever that is, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the line, what do you visualize or what do you see yourself accomplishing? And not just in your career, but in all areas of your life. Once you've gone through all of those questions, wrote them down, visualized them, worked on them, and this isn't something that you do in 5 minutes. I would spend a good length of time doing this. Once you've done this, you are going to have a lot more clarity on what your purpose is. And when you have that more clarity, it's great to put your purpose into a purpose statement, something that you can have at the forefront of your mind that you live your life by. And to put this into context and to round this video out, I want to share with you the purpose statement of Elon Musk, who, as I record this video, is the richest man in the world currently. So his purpose statement is to reduce global risks of extinction from artificial intelligence, make life multi-planetary, and enable human flourishing. So if you think about Elon Musk, does he live his life and operate his life by his purpose or his purpose statement? Yes, he does. And that's really what I want you to get to the point of, is where you know your purpose inside out and you are living your life in alignment with that purpose. If you found this video helpful and it resonated with you, all I want you to do is 3 things. Firstly, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications. Secondly, drop me a comment letting me know what your biggest takeaway was from this video. And thirdly, I want you to take action on what I've shared with you in this video. Go through those questions, answer them, so that you can begin to find your own purpose. One more thing to mention, if you feel like you need a bit more help and a bit more guidance and you are looking to live a more purposeful and fulfilling life, then I have a free video training that you can check out. The link to watch that is in the description of this video. And I look forward to speaking to you on the next video and helping you towards a more purpose-driven and fulfilled life.